Hey everyone! Welcome back to Women's Health Project. If this is your first time here, we very much appreciate your decision to tune in. Let's be honest, we don't always talk about the stuff we should, especially when it comes to women's health. We're talking about those sneaky toxins lurking in our everyday products, our food, even the air we breathe. You see, these toxins, they're like little troublemakers wreaking havoc on women's bodies, especially their reproductive systems. We're going to dig deep, get to the bottom of how these toxins mess with hormones, those chemical messengers controlling everything from periods to fertility. We're talking irregular cycles, early puberty, tough times with endometriosis, even scary things like infertility and breast cancer. So, whether you're a woman yourself, you love a woman, or you just care about health, stick with me. We're gonna get real, get informed, and learn how to protect ourselves and the women we love. Let's do this! Let's talk hormones, those tiny chemical messengers that control so much in our bodies. They're responsible for our periods, moods, fertility, everything. But sneaky chemicals called endocrine disruptors can mess with our hormones. Think of them as imposters, mimicking our natural hormones. They're in everyday products we use without a second thought. Things like BPA, bisphenol A, in plastics, phthalates in fragrances, and PCBs in the environment. These are known endocrine disruptors, and they are like imposters that can wreak havoc on our bodies. Imagine your menstrual cycle going haywire or early puberty, linked to conditions like PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, and breast cancer. We need to be aware of these disruptors. By understanding them, we can make informed choices. Our hormones are responsible for so much. We need to protect them from harmful chemicals. It's about making choices that support our well-being. Even small changes can make a big difference. By reducing exposure, we help our bodies function at their best. Be informed, be aware, and take action to protect ourselves. Let's face it, fertility is a precious thing, and it's a journey that many women hope to experience in their lives. But did you know that exposure to certain toxins can actually impact our ability to conceive? It's true. These toxins can act like silent thieves, robbing us of our fertility without us even realizing it. We're talking about heavy metals like lead and mercury, pesticides used in agriculture, and even industrial chemicals that find their way into our environment. These toxins can target our reproductive organs, damaging delicate ovarian follicles, the tiny sacs that hold our precious eggs. Imagine these toxins like little gremlins wreaking havoc on our reproductive systems. They can impair ovulation, the monthly release of an egg, making it harder to get pregnant. And that's not all. These toxins can even scar the fallopian tubes, the delicate pathways that eggs travel through to reach the uterus. The result? Reduced fertility, difficulty conceiving, and even heartbreaking pregnancy losses. It's a harsh reality that many women face, often unaware of the role that toxins might be playing. But here's the thing, we don't have to be victims. By understanding the risks and taking steps to minimize our exposure, we can protect our fertility and increase our chances of having a healthy pregnancy. It's about being proactive, making informed choices about the foods we eat, the products we use, and the environments we expose ourselves to. Remember, knowledge is power. By learning about these toxins and how to avoid them, we can take control of our reproductive health and safeguard our dreams of parenthood. Pregnancy, it's supposed to be this magical time, a time of joy and anticipation. But for many women, it can also be a time of worry, especially when it comes to the health of their developing baby. Hidden dangers in our environment can pose serious risks to both mother and child. Toxins can cross the placenta, the lifeline between a mother and her baby. These toxins are found in pesticides, household cleaners, and air pollutants. Exposure during pregnancy can lead to complications like miscarriage and preterm labor. It can also lead to abnormal development of the fetus, especially when exposure occurs at very early in pregnancy or during critical stage of development later on in pregnancy. It's a scary thought, but we can take steps to minimize exposure. By making informed choices, we can protect our pregnancies and ensure a healthy start for our babies. Hormones, they are the silent conductors of our body's orchestra, meticulously regulating everything from our mood to our energy levels. But what happens when toxins disrupt this delicate symphony? The impact can be profound, especially for women. Toxins such as BPA, phthalates, and heavy metals can interfere with our hormonal balance, leading to a cascade of physical and emotional challenges. Imagine waking up one day feeling unusually irritable, with your energy levels plummeting and your overall well-being taking a hit. These mood swings, fatigue, and even anxiety can often be traced back to hormonal imbalances caused by environmental toxins. These chemicals mimic or block our natural hormones, throwing our endocrine system into disarray. Take BPA, for example, found in many plastics and canned foods. It can mimic estrogen, leading to hormonal chaos. Phthalates, present in personal care products and household items, can interfere with the production of key hormones, affecting everything from our menstrual cycles to our stress response. Heavy metals like lead and mercury, often found in contaminated water and certain foods, can disrupt thyroid function, which is crucial for maintaining our energy levels and mental clarity. The good news is, being aware of these threats empowers us to take action. Simple changes, like choosing BPA-free products, avoiding synthetic fragrances, and being cautious about the foods we consume, can make a significant difference. By reducing our exposure to these harmful substances, we can help restore balance to our hormonal system, improving our mood, energy, and overall quality of life. Remember, every small step counts in this journey towards a healthier, toxin-free life. Protecting our hormonal health isn't just about feeling better today. It's about ensuring a brighter, healthier future for ourselves and the generations to come. Let's look at the endometriosis enigma. Does environmental toxins play a role in pelvic pain? Endometriosis, it's a painful and often debilitating condition that affects millions of women worldwide. It's a condition where tissue similar to the lining of the uterus grows outside the uterus, causing inflammation, pain, and even infertility. And while the exact cause of endometriosis is still a mystery, there's growing evidence that environmental toxins may play a significant role. We're talking about chemicals like dioxins and PCBs, which are found in our food supply, household products, and even the air we breathe. These toxins have been linked to a higher risk of developing endometriosis, adding to the complexity of this already challenging condition. Imagine these toxins like tiny saboteurs, disrupting our hormonal balance and triggering inflammation throughout our bodies. They can interfere with the delicate balance of our reproductive systems, creating an environment where endometriosis can thrive. The pain, the heavy bleeding, the infertility, these are just some of the devastating consequences that women with endometriosis face every day. And while there's no established total cure for endometriosis, understanding the role that toxins play can empower us to make informed choices that may help manage our symptoms and improve our quality of life. It's about reducing our exposure to these harmful chemicals, choosing organic foods whenever possible, opting for natural cleaning products, and being mindful of the air we breathe. Remember, our bodies are not invincible, and we need to be proactive in protecting them from environmental threats. Toxins can attack our immune system and reproductive health. Our immune system, it's our body's first line of defense against infections and diseases. It's like an army of tiny soldiers, constantly patrolling our bodies, seeking out and destroying invaders. But what happens when our immune system is compromised? Well, it's like sending our soldiers into battle without proper armor or weapons. They're more vulnerable, less effective, and more likely to be overwhelmed by the enemy. And unfortunately, that's exactly what toxins can do to our immune system. They can weaken our defenses, making us more susceptible to infections and chronic illnesses, including those that affect our reproductive health. Imagine toxins like little spies. infiltrating our bodies and sabotaging our immune system from within. They can disrupt the delicate balance of our immune cells, making it harder for our bodies to fight off infections. When it comes to reproductive health, a weakened immune system can have serious consequences. It can increase our risk of developing pelvic inflammatory disease, a serious infection that can damage the fallopian tubes and lead to infertility. It's a vicious cycle. Toxins weaken our immune system, making us more vulnerable to infections that can harm our reproductive organs, further compromising our health. But we're not powerless in this fight. By understanding the link between toxins, immune health, and reproductive health, we can take steps to protect ourselves. It's about minimizing our exposure to toxins, boosting our immune system through a healthy diet and lifestyle, and being proactive in seeking medical care when needed. Remember, our health is precious, and it's worth fighting for. Let's look at the breast cancer connection, unveiling the toxic link. Breast cancer. Those two words strike fear into the hearts of women everywhere. It's a disease that affects millions of women worldwide. And while there are many factors that contribute to breast cancer risk, there's growing concern about the role of environmental toxins. We're talking about chemicals like parabens and phthalates, which are commonly found in personal care products, cosmetics, and even some food packaging. These chemicals have been linked to changes in breast tissue, raising concerns about their potential role in breast cancer development. Imagine these chemicals like little seeds, planting themselves in our breast tissue and potentially disrupting the normal growth and development of cells. Over time, this disruption can increase the risk of cells becoming cancerous. The thought of these chemicals lurking in our everyday products, potentially contributing to a life-threatening disease, is unsettling, to say the least. But we don't have to stand idly by. By understanding the link between toxins and breast cancer, we can make informed choices to reduce our exposure and protect our health. It's about reading labels carefully, choosing products that are free of harmful chemicals, and supporting companies that prioritize safe ingredients. Remember, knowledge is power, and by arming ourselves with information, we can make a difference in our own lives and the lives of those we love. The aging clock, toxins, and menopausal transition. Menopause. It's a natural stage of life that all women experience as they age. It marks the end of our reproductive years, a time of hormonal shifts and physical changes. And while menopause is inevitable, there's growing evidence that exposure to toxins throughout our lives may influence the timing and severity of our menopausal transition. Imagine our bodies like sponges, absorbing toxins from our environment over the years. These toxins can accumulate in our tissues, potentially interfering with our hormonal balance and accelerating the aging process, including the aging of our ovaries. Prolonged exposure to toxins has been linked to early menopause, a phenomenon where women experience menopause before the age of 40. Early menopause can have significant health implications, increasing the risk of heart disease, osteoporosis, and other chronic conditions. It's a reminder that the choices we make throughout our lives, from the foods we eat to the products we use, can have a lasting impact on our health, even as we age. But it's not all doom and gloom. By understanding the link between toxins and menopausal health, we can take steps to minimize our exposure and support our bodies during this natural transition. It's about adopting a healthy lifestyle, choosing organic foods whenever possible, minimizing our exposure to environmental toxins, and supporting our bodies with hormone-balancing nutrients. Remember, age is just a number, and by taking care of ourselves, we can embrace this new chapter of life with vitality and grace. What are some effective ways of healthy detoxification for women's well-being? Detoxification is a powerful tool in maintaining and improving women's health, especially in our toxin-laden world. Let's explore various natural and effective methods to detoxify our bodies, focusing on dietary changes, exercise routines, and lifestyle adjustments. First, let's talk about diet. Consuming a balanced diet rich in organic fruits and vegetables can help flush out toxins. Leafy greens, berries, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower are particularly effective. Drinking plenty of water and herbal teas also plays a crucial role in detoxification, keeping our bodies hydrated and aiding in the elimination of waste. Next, exercise. Regular physical activity is essential for detoxification. Activities such as yoga, brisk walking, and aerobic exercises increase blood circulation and promote sweating, which helps release toxins from the body. Incorporating deep breathing exercises can further enhance the detox process by increasing oxygen flow and reducing stress. Now, on to lifestyle adjustments. Reducing exposure to environmental toxins is key. This can include switching to natural cleaning products, using glass or stainless steel containers instead of plastic, and opting for personal care products free from harmful chemicals. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and stress management techniques, such as meditation and adequate sleep, supports the body's natural detoxification processes. Remember, detoxification is not about quick fixes, but about making sustainable, healthy choices that support our well-being over the long term. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we can help our bodies function optimally, reduce the burden of toxins, and embrace a healthier, more vibrant life. We must continue to prioritize our health and well-being. So there you have it, the hidden dangers of toxins lurking in our everyday lives, threatening not just our overall health, but specifically targeting the intricate workings of women's bodies. We've journeyed through the science, uncovered the risks, and now it's time to take action. By understanding how these toxins disrupt our hormones, damage our reproductive organs, and increase our risk of complications, we can make informed choices to protect ourselves and the women we love. It's about reading labels, choosing organic options, and demanding safer products from the companies we support. Remember, our health is our most valuable asset. Let's make informed choices, reduce our exposure to toxins, and prioritize our well-being. Thank you for joining me on this eye-opening journey. Do support us by subscribing to our channel and sharing this information with those that will benefit from it. See you soon.